Welcome to your community. This is your hometown. This is Walton Entertainment. This is where you can hear from the community and those making a difference. We explore topics, local festivals, arts and entertainment, and local news. For this program and much more, visit us online at yourlocalstream.com. That's yourlocalstream.com.
So next month, y'all know, same place, same time, first Friday of September, we'll have the Swinging Medallions. Y'all know that's going to be a party. Restroom straight ahead to my left. Information tent, white tent back there. Go see Sandy, Nate, Laura if you need anything. Keys lost, anything. Go see them. Recommendations for restaurants, food trucks. Go see them. I want a round of applause for our sponsors. They make this happen. Snellville Heating and Air. Wonderful people. Thank you so much. Without you, we could not do this. Without the city, the employees, the Downtown Development Authority, the city council, the mayor. Y'all show them some love. All right. So, like I mentioned, Swinging Medallions tomorrow morning. We have the Farmers Market, Court Street. It's going to be at 8:30 opening up. If you have not visited that, a lot of great vendors. Be on the lookout on our website, any social media for the Fall Fest, Light of the Night, candlelight shopping. Yes, Christmas is right around the corner. So just take a look at that. Awesome website. So I got a small little story for you here. So 15 years ago, they came to me and said, we want a Southern Allman Brothers band. Go find us one. So I looked, and I looked, and I looked, and you would think in Georgia or Florida I could find one. I couldn't. I pulled these guys up on the internet, and I haven't looked back since. They're gonna blow you away. They flew in from New York just to play from Monroe, Georgia. Everybody get ready to rock and roll. Muscle Shoals live.
Oh, it's right here. Franklin, Chair of the Chamber Board this year, and I hope everyone's having a great day and a great week. We are so thankful and to the Grace Monroe staff, and at this time we want to ask Miss Julie if she would come forward with Grace Monroe, give our invocation, followed by our pledge.
Good morning. Or afternoon, is it? Sorry, enjoy y'all's lunch. I just want to pray over us and the food that we've been consuming, and then we'll go right into our pledge and just ask that you would stand for our pledge. Okay? Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for today. God, thank you for the birds in the air that we breathe, and the sunshine on our faces. Father, we thank you for every person that's here and the families that they represent. Father, I pray blessings over each person here. And Father, that they would have your eyes to see your work happening here in Walton County, Georgia, and that you would give them your ears to hear your voice on how you want them to make decisions in their day-to-day. And Father, I thank you for them just being here with us. It's so good to have this relationship and just being able to host the things that they do each and every month. And Father, I ask all these things in the mighty name of Jesus. And everybody said, amen. All right, stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank y'all. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Julie, and thank you so much to Grace Monroe. At this time, we would like to recognize our sponsors today. Presenting sponsor is Elevation 909. Owner Dr. Roger Morales will come forward at this time to make sponsor remarks. Dr. Morales.
Thank you. As you can see, I really prepared for this luncheon today. Thank you all for coming out. It's been wonderful after rejoining the chamber after being sort of a lapsed member for a long time. Very simple. Elevation 909 is we're not creating anything new. It is a space that is flexible for anyone to come and join as a member or use for your business purposes. You can rent a space for an hour, a day, a week, a month, a year. We have a beautiful space that's been recently renovated with conference room and all. So anybody's interested, just let us know. You can look us up at elevation909.com.
Thank you so much, Dr. Morales. We also want to thank today's registration sponsor, the Monroe Rotary Club. Let's give them a round of applause. And our 2024 Luncheon Series sponsor, let's thank Push Motion. We are excited today to have with us Mr. David Staub here today. David is a consultant with the University of Georgia Small Business Development Center. David brings a diverse background of over 24 years in various marketing and business development roles with executive management experience. He has built a career creating new incremental business and product lines that have generated millions in sales internationally and has managed product lines with gross sales of over $80 million. Let's welcome David.
I'm glad I have a microphone because I'm dealing with allergies right now. But thank you for having me. Walton County, wow, a lot going on here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Laura Katz in our Athens Center office handled Walton County. I'm going to be taking over, so just to know that. She retired last week after 14 some years. So again, I'll be taking over Walton County, and I'm excited. A lot going on here. I have a lot of clients here already. I got Mr. Joe Grizzle with Grizzle Beer, opening up Grizzle Brewery. Thai restaurants coming in. Carlos with La Gabrielle is my client. even caterer today, Keith Moser with Time to Cater is my client in Jefferson. So if you're ever in Jefferson, he's got a beautiful little bistro there, and his food is excellent, as you can see. So I do a lot with small businesses, and I'm just going to give you a recap of who the Small Business Development Center is and what we do. Get back to the beginning. Okay, there we go. So what we do is really provide tools and resources for small businesses. We're subsidized by the SBA, and we work out of the UGA campus. It was started in 1980, signed into law by Jimmy Carter. And our job is to add to the economic engine of Georgia by keeping small businesses alive, keeping them in business, and helping new ones start and grow. As you know, 50% of businesses fail in the first 3 years. I think that that number went up after COVID, and now it's actually going down because after COVID, a lot of people said, if I can't work from home, I'm going to start my own business. So there have been a lot of startups in the past 3 years, and their motivation and their aggression in keeping their businesses alive is a testament to the small business atmosphere and environment that we have, especially in Georgia. We have 18 offices throughout the state. We have about 48 consultants. All of us have MBAs, all of us have private sector experience of 15 plus years. I started my career in Chicago. I started with trade show management for Kohler Corporation, worked my way up to merchandising manager, product manager, moved around the country with different companies. I worked for 10 companies. I started my own company. I had a partner in a company, embezzled $1.5 million out of my company. So I know what a good partner and a bad partner looks like, and what a good operating agreement looks like. So I learned from experience. I've been president of a company. I've turned around companies. So I bring all that experience with me to the SBDC. I've been with the SBDC for 6.5 years. My last gig was with Hart Agstrong, which was an oilseed processor in Hart County. And actually one of the board members of that company was Governor Kemp. But they sold out to Purdue Ag, and I had to find myself a new job, and I got tired of flying around the country every 2 weeks, so this kind of suited my needs at the time. And a lot of consultants keep busy with their own side hustles, so I keep my fingers in the private sector at the same time, keeping me sharp and dealing with my own businesses. So, but 18 offices. You can learn about us on the georgiasbdc.org site. What usually happens is you make an appointment with me. We have our discovery meeting. I find out a lot about you and your company. If you're starting up, just finding out if you need money, if you're lender ready. I think we have some bankers in the room. Part of my job is to get that client lender ready, meaning business plan, financial projections, so the bank doesn't turn them around and send them out the door. They're ready with a nice package with the business plan and projections. And the bankers appreciate that. So let's see. So you're going to get a lot of training from me as your business consultant. I'm your accountability partner. Okay. I work for you. You don't work for me. All right. So it's your time schedule. Most clients I meet with on a monthly basis, maybe some in the beginning every 2 weeks. And again, depending on what your needs are. If you're starting up or your business to turn around from negative cash flow to positive cash flow. We'll work together very closely and often, because I'll hold you accountable and make sure you're doing your homework also. So again, training, special initiatives, every consultant again is highly qualified. And again, they do their own side hustles, keep busy in the private sector, which keeps them sharp. So what we really offer is a bunch of services. We're all generalists in a way. Every consultant is a generalist. We know a little bit about everything, and then we have our own specialties. My specialty is new product development. I helped bring back in 1999, I helped bring the foam pump soap dispenser technology into the United States. So before 1999, 2000, there was no foaming hand soap. Now you see it in every commercial bathroom. You see it in Bath & Body Works, Colgate, Dial, Procter & Gamble. That was my job, to get that particular technology into the personal care industry. Okay. Just a neat side note there. We help with strategic planning. Now this could be your company as it is. You've been in business 5, 6 years, but you're not sure where to go from here. You don't know what your exit strategy is. How many have an exit strategy that you know that you're going to implement and you're implementing now? I see one hand. Okay. Even if you're a startup, I like to put your exit strategy already in your business plan, because the decisions you make today are going to help you with that exit strategy. And I know too many business owners, they get to the end and they say, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. And you don't want to be in that position. And it may change over time, but at least you're thinking exit strategy and how you're going to exit your business, because it's very important to make, because you can make those decisions today to make that happen. Okay. Again, capital acquisition. A lot of companies who start don't bootstrap, they need money. And part of our deliverables comes from the SBA, since they're subsidizing my salary. So I deal with a lot of SBA loans, 504 loans, 7A loans, micro loans from SBA. But my job is to get you ready in the best position to be a low risk for that bank. And it all comes down to ending cash balance, projected ending cash balance, okay? Because you're not in business yet. And I have a big pet peeve about business owners who don't understand how to manage their cash flow. It's not just managing your checkbook. That's not cash flow management. One of the biggest parts of cash flow management is cash flow projections. Where are you going to be in 3 years? Even if you're in business, you should be doing cash flow projections, seeing where you're going to be in 3 years. I mean, you must have goals and objectives from a gross revenue standpoint. Well, how are you going to get there? Right? And cash flow projections is something I work with a lot with my clients. Accounting and financing, it's surprising these days how many businesses are still stuffing invoices and purchase orders and everything in their drawer, and then putting it in a shoebox and bringing it to their accountant at the end of the year. You have to have an accounting database management system, and we usually, again, recommend QuickBooks. And we have a lot of QuickBooks pros on our teams, and you can come in and get free training on QuickBooks if that's what you need. Marketing strategies. We have a digital boot camp going on right now. You can check out our training page and see what's going on with all our training. But a major part of it is marketing and advertising. You know, how can I get more exposure for my company out there in the marketplace? Who are my direct and indirect competitors? How do I differentiate from them? These are things you need to know, because it becomes part of your messaging. right? If I know my differentiators, I have a better message to bring out to out there to my target market. Startup assistance, again, international trade. We have a whole team of export and import people that can help you. Procurement, that has to do with government contracts, and if you're a service-oriented company, we can put you in touch with UGA's procurement if you want to become a vendor for UGA. And overall business management. I mean, our job really at the end of the day is to make you professionally managed. And if that takes getting you on QuickBooks and having you manage that correctly, cash flow management, looking at your fixed costs. First thing I do is I ask you for your financial statements so I can do a complete analysis of what's going on. And then if I see any red flags in your P&L or your balance sheet, we'll go over that and do the necessary things to fix it. Business training, we're really educators. We're part of the UGA faculty. We're part of the Public Service Outreach Division of UGA. That division also includes farm extension agents who help farmers plant, cultivate, and grow and be successful. I'm a free service, so I help small businesses start and flourish and grow and exit. So it's my job to keep you in business and make you profitable. And so you can exit comfortably. I mean, you're not all doing this just for the heck of it. We can do this online. During COVID and after COVID, we do a lot of Zoom calls now. Before that, I probably only did one Zoom call before COVID. Now I'm probably 45 to 50% of my practice. But I prefer in person, and I like to come out and see your facility, see your office, see your people. I like to be on location myself. Special initiatives, we have a whole agribusiness team also. Again, international trade. Multicultural business. I have a few clients who just got woman-owned certified. Now they can go for government contracts or be a subcontractor for government contracts. Entrepreneurial Innovation Program. That's like a program that if you're thinking of starting a business, it's almost like our Smart program. We'll take you from A to Z on how to start your business and make it grow. So how are we impacting Georgia's economy? And that's what we're measured on. If we're not having impact, we won't exist as an entity at UGA. So in 2023, we consulted with almost 4,500 clients, conducted training programs attended by 2,700 Georgians. If you meet with us, and this is what the impact does, if you meet with us, your sales will go up 23.9% more. Now, this is based on impact surveys we send out. So your sales are going to grow if you are working with us. Otherwise, they won't grow as much. Okay. Employment, meaning adding employees, adding staff. That's another measurement that we're checked on. Because added staff, added employees, it adds to the Georgia tax base. Right? You will grow your staff by 21% if you're working with one of us. So those are impressive numbers. That's what the governor's looking at. That's what the SBA is looking at. And we actually, from a federal standpoint, the American SBDC just got new funding that's going to keep us doing what we do and give us more resources. So that's how much they believe in the Small Business Development Center. Client success over the past 5 years, over 2,000 businesses started, almost 15,000 jobs created, total increase of sales, 9.5 billion. And this is statewide. And then capital raised, this is the loans that we get for we're measured by the loans that we get for our clients. And that's totaled over 1 billion. So we do a lot of work out there helping small businesses achieve all this. Here's some testimonials, and if you want me to send you this presentation, I'm more than happy to do so. James Guzman, we assisted him with the rebrand of his Gwinnett plumbing business. New logo, new website, we got redesigned, financial projections, hiring and onboarding processes. We have specialists in HR, we have specialists in marketing, we have specialists on digital marketing. And if I don't know something, I'm not going to pretend I do. I'm going to bring in a consultant that does, and then we do a lot of co-consulting. Okay. So if there's a special need that I'm just not able to give you, I'm going to seek out someone who does know. So his sales increased 7-fold. He expanded from 1 man to 4 man, 6 employees, and moved his operation to a new complex. So that's typical. That's typical. Dawn McCuller, Yola Social Kitchen in Macon, Latin American cuisine. We helped her put together a business plan, financial projections to get that loan. You can't walk into a bank. Again, you can't walk into a bank without a business plan and projections. It'll just turn you right around. They secured that funding, and they became a favorite in Macon. So, again, I'm helping a lot of new restaurants in Walton County get started just like that. Okay, and I don't know if you've ever eaten at La Gabrielle. Carlos is a client of mine. Hopefully soon there'll be a new Thai restaurant called Taiwan. Again, Joe Grizzle with Grizzle Beer. So these are just typical stories that that are frequent with the SBDC. Mark Pretorius, when he purchased Massage Envy franchise, we do a lot of franchises. Okay, we have franchise experts. He needed help to get a loan and focus on his marketing efforts. And we helped him. Now he's proud owner of 4 successful Massage Envy franchise locations. How many have heard of My Pie? Yeah, we helped the My Pie get started. And one of my colleagues in the Athens Center facilitated My Pie, and now they're almost everywhere. Another testimonial, what makes UGA SBDC so unique and awesome is that they are not in it for the financial interest or gain. There's no personal motive other than wanting to help people in the community to succeed. So you're not paying me. I'm free service. And my job is to make sure that you start right, and you grow right, and you exit right. Okay? That's about it. I wanted to leave some time for questions.
I have a question.
Yes?
So can we just email you or call you to set up a time to meet with you?
Yes, I have my cards up here. Email is the best way. Just throw out some days and times, and I'll check my calendar and get back with you when we can meet. Usually reserve around 2 hours because I really like to spend some time with you, ask a lot of questions, and go from there. nonprofit, sorry. Yep.
How long do you typically work with someone? Is it over months or more than a year?
I've had ones that see me once and never come back. That's after I load them up with homework, I guess. I don't know. But I've had some ever since I've started, 6 years, 6.5 years. And I know some in here have been seeing consultants for over 10 years. So, yep.
On first meeting, what would you recommend training for getting together other than business planning and financial services? Anything else?
No, if you did some work on a business plan, bring it. I like to work in liveplan.com. It's a business planning tool. Even if you're in business, you're not looking for money, you want to do some strategic planning, LivePlan is an excellent business planning tool that I've done some training on myself. It just presents a professional package for the lender from a business plan and projections with all the graphs and charts and fancy pictures. But it really creates a cohesive package for the bank. But again, if you're not looking for money, it does create a great starting point for strategic planning. And strategic planning is 5 years and out. Okay, I've done strategic plans that have binders that are that big, but these are Fortune 500 companies. But I always suggest if you're in business, you've been in business for a while, that you start strategic planning process to understand where you're going. Because if you project out your cash flow and it looks like a roller coaster, or it's a roller coaster now, we need to balance that out and have a nice trend so you can sleep at night. You don't want to be with your cash flow management. You know, I got payroll tomorrow, I'm waiting on some checks. That's not a position you should be in, okay? And I help you get out of that situation, help you sleep at night, and make sure that your cash flow, you have an ending cash balance. So you make sure you hit your payroll and you can pay your suppliers on a regular basis. And if you see it going negative, we're a roller coaster, there's things we can do. Things like adding a new revenue stream that you never thought about. A lot of companies here probably are seasonal. What can you do during the slow season to bring in cash? So we do a lot of brainstorming with those clients in that fact. Any other questions? I thought
Office services free?
Yes.
Charge for some of the training?
Well, we do charge for some of the CE training. It's not much. We realize we have competition out there. We have a Women's Business Summit coming up. I think that's $99 or so. I'm giving a webinar Friday that's free. We have a lot of sponsors that help pay for some of this stuff. A lot of our sponsors are lenders. We have Georgia Power that's a sponsor. And we're always looking for sponsors. So, but it was my pleasure to be with you today and just share what we do and how we can help you keep you in business. That's our main goal. So, thank you.
Anybody else have any questions?
Nobody has questions. Thank you, David. We thought this would be a good program to bring to y'all because a lot of people don't realize that most of their services are completely free, so they're paid for. So utilize them. He's got a whole stack of cards up here, so make sure you take some of those. But thank you so much, David, for that information, and we look forward to seeing those projects happen here in Monroe and Walton County. So this has been a busy week for us. We had a sold-out Coffee and Connection yesterday at our office, hosted by PSP Group. We have a great turnout today for the luncheon, and we have a sold-out event for tomorrow night for our bourbon and barbecue event. So it's been a busy week. Next week on Monday from 5:30 to 6:30, right up the hill at Bowl Springs Coffee, we're doing a minority business owner Meet and greet. So that was one of the goals that came out of our board retreat last year, was trying to connect with some of those and minority business owners and really get to know them and get them more engaged in the chamber and the community. So that is next Monday, 5:30 to 6:30, right up at Bowl Springs Coffee. We kick off our Leadership Walton class next week, so it'll be another busy week. So we'll be, some of y'all are in the next class, so we will look forward to getting to know you better next week. The last week of August, we have Taco Tuesday networking lunch with our Women in Business group, so make sure you sign up for that. It will be in the party room, although we won't be partying much at lunch, behind Strange Tacos. That's where that will be, August 27th. You do need to sign up for all of this on our website. And then just really quickly, in September, we have Coffee Connection, which will be hosted at Pinnacle Bank's new Social Circle office, or renovated, not really new, renovated Social Circle office. And then September 12th, we're back here for Eggs and Issues for breakfast, and that's State of the Cities. So we've invited all the mayors to come and give us an update of what's going on. Next week, look for the email. We will be opening up ticket sales for Battle of the Burgers. That date is September the 21st. We'll leave it open for 3 or 4 days for our members to purchase tickets before we open it up to the general public, because the event does sell out every year. So make sure that you grab your tickets if you want them. So waltonchamber.org/events, where you can find all of the things I just mentioned, because I know you're going to remember all those dates.
Good morning, welcome. I'm Dina Huff, the Executive Director for the Partnership for Families, Children, and Youth. And when you are watching this, it'll be past this date, which today is the first day of school for most folks in Walton County. So I just wanted to come on here and say that we hope that everybody has a great first day. That includes the parents, the students, teachers, administration, all supporting staff. Also, just be patient, because I know that we have a lot of construction going on in Walton County, and people tend to get in a hurry when they're going places. So if you have to, leave a few minutes early or leave work a few minutes late to make sure that you miss the rush of the traffic. We want to make sure that we keep our kids safe, respect the rules of the bus stops and the school bus stops. Just make sure that you follow all the rules, and everybody will be safe at the end of the day. Also, when I was thinking about some encouraging words for our students and our teachers, our YAB students, which we love our YAB students, they have a lot of great information, great ideas for us. Actually, they have a lot of new incentives for us to work on this upcoming year. And as we were recruiting some new YAB students, the Youth Advocacy Board is what YAB is, but now we call it the Walton Teen Advocacy Board, because they're teens, and they want to be, they want to be known as someone having a voice. So the night that we introduced our new YAB members to the former YAB members, and they interviewed those students, these are some of the encouraging words that those students had to say. And this is what I would like for you all to listen to. These are from some of your peers. Be sweet, work hard, have fun, look past yesterday, live for today, and plan for tomorrow. Be proud of what you've accomplished and what you will accomplish. You've got this. You will do great. Believe in yourself. Don't be scared. We don't bite. And that was for the students coming in here. And that is for the students starting school that may be anxious, going to high school or going to middle school or even starting kindergarten. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. I like that. And these are words from some of our students. Happiness is a choice. And that is true. It is a choice. We can decide that we're going to get up on the right side of the bed and be happy today, or we're going to get up on the wrong side of the bed and be a grump all day long. It is a choice. As long as you try your best, nothing else matters. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Again, And we're so happy you're here. Be yourself, breathe, and most importantly, have fun. So, just leaving you with a few of those words today. And as a reminder, as we go into this new school year, new fiscal year for us here at the partnership, our collaborative meetings will begin in August, which will be August the 20th, and we will be meeting in Social Circle at Church at the Grove. And everyone's invited to come. We will have a guest speaker during that meeting. We will have Advantage Behavioral here in town come speak about their needs assessment. They have a lot of great information about mental health resources. So if you are interested in attending that meeting, all are welcome and invited to attend. Those meetings begin at 8 and they're limited to 1 hour. We do offer that via Zoom as well. And if you're interested, just give me a call on my direct line and I can send the Zoom link to you. So thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a safe, wonderful school year. And my direct line number is 770-207-3175. And thank you for watching.
Good. Hello, I'm Kenny Sargent with Keep Walton Beautiful and the Walton County Recycling Center. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and I wanted to take a few minutes to talk a little bit about what we have going on here at the center. As many of you already know, it's been several months now, but we did raise our rates here at the center. We're now at $70 a ton. We also raised our minimum rate across the scale to $5. So our minimum charge here is $5. If you come in to throw anything away, it is $5 here. And for a lot of people, that has been a little bit difficult to figure out, and they haven't really been happy with it. But what we're really trying to do is push some of our smaller loads to the green bag system. With the green bags, you can purchase the green bags. Well, here at the center, you can purchase them for $2 a piece. And they generally hold 3 to 4 regular kitchen-sized trash bags in one bag. So we just want to know the people that have always came out and just had 2 or 3 bags of trash and have been able to pay $1 or $2 to get rid of those. You can kind of still get the same deal by moving to the green bag system. And the good news about the green bag system is if you have those green bags, that is essentially paid for trash. Once you put your kitchen trash bags in those green bags, it is paid for. You can take it to any of our convenience sites throughout the county. There are compactors at every single convenience site we have. So you can find the one nearest to you, and you don't have to come all the way out here with your bag. You don't have to come across the scale or wait in line. You can simply pull in, drop those bags in the compactor, and go. So it really is still a great deal for our citizens that have basically just household kitchen trash that they want to get rid of. If you have any questions about the program, where you can get the bags, which center is closest to you, give us a call here at the Recycling Center, 770-267-1421. I know there's been some confusion about all of that, and we just want to make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck out here. And I feel like once you get all of the details, you will be even happier with that program, because it does take less time. And I know we've gotten so busy here that sometimes when you come down, there's lines to wait in and everything else. And I really do think it'll help with all of that. And I also think we can make the green bag system make good financial sense to you. So give us a call if you have any questions or concerns about the program. Call us. We'd be happy to walk you through it step by step. But just wanted to make everyone aware again that is what we're doing here now, because we still having some people coming across the scale that are unaware that those rates have changed. So did want to make sure we get that out there, but we'd be happy to make sure we're kind of guiding you into the best direction on all of your disposal needs. So again, give us a call. We're kind of winding up. We have officially signed up for our annual Rivers Alive event. Rivers Alive will be Saturday, October the 26th. We have reached out to a lot of our normal group leaders for the cleanup, but there's still room for more people. If you're part of any group or that would love a good volunteer opportunity, there's not a better one than that. We'll be all around the county at different waterways. We'll be along and around the Alcovey River. We'll be along and around the Appalachie River. So we have a lot of areas. We can help you find a place. If you have somewhere in particular you'd like to clean, we can help make that happen as well. So again, give us a call out here. Let us know if you're interested. 770-267-1421. We'd be happy to help you out with that. Talk to you about other volunteer opportunities we have. So, like I always do, give us a call, come out and see us. Let us show you what we're doing here, what kind of volunteer opportunities we have, new things you could be recycling. Any of your disposal needs, we can answer all of those questions. So give us a call, come out and see us, and until next time, take care.
Hi, I'm Jody Johnson. I'm here with the Recreation Report. As you're watching this, the kids are going back to school for the summer and for the new semester. So congratulations to all the kids that are moving up a grade. It does mean our fall sports programs are all in action. A lot of teams are practicing right now. The football teams are getting ready to brave the hot temperatures that we're still having. We have a lot of protections in place for that. Where the heat index is over certain degrees, that we lay back out rules of how long they can practice, how many water breaks they have. So we do have a lot of precautions with that. We have other programs going on as well, which is our baseball and softball. We have our flag football. We have our soccer program going, and we have our cross country. All those teams are practicing right now, getting ready for the about midway through August. We'll start our games. Football will start after Labor Day, similar to the college and high school season. So we're looking forward to all of that going on soon. And again, if it's too hot to get out and exercise, we hope you'd come to one of our community centers, get inside, and walk at our climate-controlled areas. We're just about finished with our indoor pickleball courts at Criswell Park. All we lack is getting the concrete down, and the concrete's down, getting the painting down where the courts are laid out. All the interior, it looks fantastic. Our facilities department's done a great job over the last, seems like 3 or 4 months now, getting that whole facility enclosed, heating and air. It is absolutely a beautiful place to play, and the conditions are great on the inside. It's nice and cool inside, and then once the winter hits, obviously it'll be a lot warmer on the inside. We've got nice LED lights in there, so it's a great space not only for our pickleball, but for our shooting sports that are really growing in Walton County, whether it's the BB or the air rifle or archery. The Walton County 4-H department does a great job with those programs. We've got some additional land behind Criswell where we're trying to move some other shooting sports like skeet shooting and things like that. It's a beautiful place back behind Criswell. We doubled the size footprint that we have now at Criswell Park. So looking forward to developing a lot of it and providing a lot of other things for you here in Monroe, whether it's our Frisbee golf course that will expand, or the shooting sports, or just some nature walking trails. We should have a lot going on here in Monroe at Criswell Park. Our park at Walnut Grove is moving forward, and how does that affect people even in Monroe? Well, it has some aspects to it. We're going to have 5 turf fields that will have a lot of softball play on. We'll have an amphitheater where people can go and watch concerts. We'll have other things out in the 5-acre area outside in front of the conference area, so it's it's going to be a great place for all of Walton County to come and utilize. A lot of walking trails around the whole facility, large pavilions, small pavilions for people to use and rent for any activities that you have. Some playgrounds that will all be handicap accessible. So it's going to be a great park. We're also having a community center, and all that's going vertical now. That means the roads are cut; they're not paved yet, and then they'll add some the block and all for the buildings are all going up. So within the next, I would say that by next October, we'll start seeing some real activities going on in that complex, and by next November to December of 2025, we should be just about complete with that new park. So looking forward to what we have going on all over the county. A lot of upgrades and a lot of potential for some great parks and recreation activities. So until next time, thank you very much.
Hi, welcome to Monroe Walton Center for the Arts. We have the Black and White show in the gallery right now, and honestly I was a little bit nervous about this show when it was proposed as a possibility way last year. We plan our shows, we'll start planning 2025 in August, and for you artists out there, we will get our gallery schedule out hopefully by September sometime for 2025, so you can map that out on your calendar, know what's coming up. But anyway, last year when we talked about the 2024 schedule, I think it was Rebecca Braswell proposed the Black and White show, and I wasn't all that enthusiastic, but it's really a fabulous show. You really need to come see it. There's a lot in here that would go, because it's grays and blacks and whites, there's a lot in here that would go with black farmhouse kind of decor that's very popular. There's more modern pieces, there's cottagey kinds of pieces, just everything. So come see the show. It's here through September 3rd. And we've got, I think, around 26 artists and around 80 pieces in the show. And everything's for sale, and you can take it home with you the day that you buy it, and the artists will be bringing in new items. On August 17th, we will have one of our barbecue fundraisers. We're hoping to have a float in the Christmas parade, and then we are going to do our crazy decor out front and add more to that. So we need to raise some funds. So August 17th, put that on your calendar for a barbecue here. Everything is made by our home cooks. It's all really good food. So come see us, come see the show, pick up a class list. See you soon.
Hey, I'm Isaac with Reboot, giving you the Reboot Tech Tip. I want to talk a little bit about software today. Windows or Mac OS or iOS on your phone or the Android system, or whatever you got going on with your software. I will tell you, this day and time, it is super important to keep up with updates. Whether it be on Windows or Mac iOS or, the updates on your phones, whatever kind of phone you have, very, very important. There's security issues all the time that come up. There's always, people trying to break into Windows, people trying to break into the Mac OS. It's always something. So super important to keep up with your updates. Some people, they don't want to do updates or whatever it may be. I will tell you, on that side of the whole update thing, right now Windows wants you to take Windows 11. We don't recommend Windows 11 just because it has so many issues still. It's crazy to me, the amount of issues that go on. Like, you can click on, go to the control panel and try and go to your printer, and it kicks you off to some other menu. Or you can click on something like on the desktop, like a program or something, and it'll kick you over to your documents folder. I mean, stuff like that's crazy to me. So I don't really recommend Windows 11. When Windows 12 comes out, or whatever they're going to call it, which is supposed to be sometime this year or early next year, they'll give you that one for free too. So I would say upgrade to that one for free. But the updates, not only are they helping you with security issues, they're also helping you with fixes. You know, like if something doesn't quite work right, they'll send out an update to fix it for you. Or like, you know, you have a program that isn't quite meshing with the Windows software or the Mac OS software, they're supposed to send out an update, stuff like that. Also, so like a big one these days too is internet browsers. So they update also, especially Google Chrome. It's actually its own operating system. Not only do they use Chrome for Windows computers, but the Chrome system also runs, you know, like Chromebooks or Chromebook laptops, you know, stuff like that. So it's super important to keep that updated also. And you can do that just by going, you know, if you open the settings at the top right hand corner and go down to About, I think it says About Chrome. You can go in there and there's an update thing there that you can hit. It's supposed to stay updated, but that doesn't always happen. Same thing with computers. They're supposed to stay updated, but that doesn't always happen too. So it's important to figure out where your update section is and go ahead and run the updates. You know, the other thing about the updates too is if you don't do the updates enough, stuff will stop working. Sometimes the internet won't function correctly. Or like you may have a program that doesn't function correctly because it's been updated and then the Windows system hasn't been updated. That's a big deal, especially if you have a server. Servers are super important to keep updated because they will not function correctly. It's amazing to me. Something that complex, you've got to keep up with updates on servers. I realize that's not a big common thing these days, but people that have them, please keep them updated. You're asking for some serious trouble if you do not. And servers are very expensive to fix. The software is very expensive to fix. Everything about servers is expensive. So definitely keep them updated. And if you keep your computer updated, it will help you with issues down the road. I mean, there are people, I'll sit down in front of a computer and something's not working correctly and it takes me 5 minutes to do the updates and then it's working fine. So keep up with your updates. Again, I know it's kind of a maintenance thing and it might kind of be a pain or tedious, but nothing's perfect. You know, all this stuff that man create, it all needs maintenance. It's all got to be fixed, all of it. So yeah, just try and keep up with it as best you can. That's it. Isaac with Reboot, giving you the Reboot Tech Tip. Check us out at rebootcomputercompany.com. Thanks.